Hello, here we are. Thanks to Lee for finally tracking me down and persuading me to actually take on this question and answer list. Got the questions in front of me on the computer screen, printed them in big form or downloaded in big form so I can actually see them. My eyes aren't what they used to be. So here we go. What was your favourite track in schoolboys then pro career? I think in schoolboys was definitely Nantwich in Cheshire, and in the adults really liked the circuit. Had some very good results there. Won the ACU 125 title in the schoolboys. Podium in the 500 championship in '85. And then later on the Husky four banger, had a fourth overall. Foreign tracks, France mainly, Plomion in the north of France, Saint-Jean-Angely in the south of France, two great circuits, fast, sweeping, big downhill jumps. And Namur, great atmosphere, just loved the place. Second question, what we got? It's jumped. Where are we? We've got. I'll get there in a minute. What rider did you look up to and idolise as a kid? Why? Well, Joel Robert was my idol. Obviously, 6 times world 250 champion. The fact that he actually travelled with my dad when they were both on factory Greaves. Looked up to him as a hero. The others, Heikki Mikkola on the Husqvarna, tended to wear the same kit on the Huskies. Sort of look up to him, tried to emulate his style. Probably not very well. Question 3: who were your closest rivals? Sorry, I keep looking down here at the screen to see what it is. Who were your closest rivals? Well, in the latter years of schoolboys, it was been Paul Hunt and Dave Thorpe. We had a lot of really good battles. Don't know what happened to Dave Thorpe. Nice lad. Obviously, he went on to another level. But yeah, back then we had some good battles. What have we got next? Closest rivals. What was your favourite bike and team in your career? Well, my favourite bike was having RN 500 and RH 250 Suzuki, which were ex Jeremy Watley bikes, but just incredible to ride even after 2 years later. Really enjoyed riding those bikes. Favourite team to be with was Team Green New Zealand. The support was fantastic, really nice people, and just loved it out there. Really enjoyed it. What else have we got? What was favourite race in the adults and youth and why? Favourite race number. I'm reading it wrong. I said my eyesight wasn't that good. Number 1, loved being able to ride with that. Always great to be able to carry that plate. Wanted to be 7, a lucky 7, but I did have that for a couple of years in the Southeastern Centre towards the end of my racing. Schoolboys, the first year I was number 200 in the 50cc's, and then carried 206 right through my schoolboy career in the Horsham Schoolboy Club days. What track did you not like racing at? Hawkstone Park. And most Dutch tracks. I was never much good in the sand, tried hard, never mastered it. Used to spend winters in Belgium practising and just got slower and slower. So I kept trying, it just didn't work out. What was my favourite riding kit? Well, rode in Yoko kit for a number of years and Alpine style boots, loved it. Had long standing deal with what was Comerford's and then CI Sport. The late Stuart Miller helped me out a lot. Lovely guy, and really good kit. Yeah, I love that. Did I have any superstitions? Yeah, just a few. I could never wear hats. If I had a hat on, I think I got injured so many times, so just decided I wouldn't wear them. Back in the early 80s, I had a Stetson. Thought that was cool, but dislocated my shoulder 3 times. Thought, no, we'll give that a miss. And then later on, wore caps, and seemed to be every time I wore a hat or a cap, I would bust something. So put that to one side. Yellow crash helmets. A couple of times I wore yellow crash helmets. Injuries again. So, you know, tried to always have something green on. When I was a kid, I had green lettering on my leathers with my name on, and I was told by someone, you don't want to wear green, it's unlucky, and I went out and won every race that day, so always tried to wear green on something, socks, pants, whatever. Where did you race as a schoolboy? Well, I raced with the Horsham Schoolboy Scramble Club most of the way through schoolboy career. A little bit with Portsmouth and Ringwood. Then obviously a lot of nationals after that. Won the 72 100cc British Championship, 75 125 BSMA Championship, and then 76 125 ACU Championship. Really enjoyed schoolboys. Yeah. Right, what's next? Do you still ride now? What bike do you currently ride? No, I rode a couple of times last year, and unfortunately I've had epilepsy and my tablets have messed my balance up, so I tended to fall off more than I was actually riding, so I've put that on the back burner for now. And yeah, I think that's going to be it with that. When did you finish competitive racing? Well, 99 I stopped racing British Championships. Basically I got fed up with some officials, some of the tracks, and I wasn't gelling with the bike I was on at the time, so I called it a day and started working harder for a living. And what other sport do you enjoy doing after MX? Well, I've always enjoyed going to the gym, and I still do go to the gym 2 or 3 times a week. Was never great, runner or anything. I used to do a fair bit of swimming and stuff, but yeah, still enjoy that. Love watching MotoGP and Formula 1. And when I stopped MX, I went and done 2 seasons on Supermoto. That was real fun. Again, second year I hadn't done that many, and I was trying to go as fast as I had the year before, and again picked up injuries, so I backed off with that. And then I went and done a season of road racing. That I loved, which I'd done years ago, but very expensive. Don't enjoy watching motocross. Just can't gel with that at all. I suppose so many years racing it, it's hard to just sit there and watch it. What's next? What's your most memorable race and why it sticks in your mind? Probably Namur. To be honest with you, I watched it so many times, Namur, and then I'd sold my bike and was packing up early one season in 1990, and 500 Kawasaki. I had a buyer for it, and then I got a message through from my manager, Dave Smith, to say, do you want to ride at Namur? Got a chance for you to go there. Oh yeah, of course I do. Don't want to miss that opportunity. So I borrowed my bike back. I just delivered to my friend, and yeah, we had a good go. Qualified okay, and was looking good. I was comfortable in practice. And then I got a great start. I think I was running third. Only it's a long way round, and trying to calm down and settle. Felt good. Coming back up at the hill into the arena start section, and there was a tabletop at the time. Launched over the tabletop, and as I landed, a rock went in between the chain and the sprocket, busted the crankcases, and that was the end of my first outing at Namur. So, and then I had to repair it, obviously, to let my mate actually have the bike. And well, these things happen. What have we got now? Who were your best mates with through your career and still in touch? Well, a long career and a lot of friends along the way. Maybe I'll jot some names down because people won't be happy if you forget it. Yeah, so one of my best mates, Steve Barber, raced with me through schoolboys and really good centre expert. My brother-in-law, obviously Gary Woolham, Russ Jarman, Kevin Reed, both Danny and Steve Beamish, Phil Mercer. They're all British Championship runners. Of course, my best buddy Greg Hansen. We travelled to New Zealand twice together and had some good battles and some good drinks. Pernod and Black mainly with Greg. Right. What do you miss most? I think the thing I miss most is travelling around Europe in a race truck. Working out of the back of the van on the side of a beach somewhere. Just such a great time. Really miss that. Do you have any regrets? Any races you feel you should have done better? Yeah. I suppose biggest regrets was I had a chance to live in California when I was 17. It was a toss-up between that or racing 125 GPs. Decided the GPs were better. Could still go back home and stuff. That was good. Really enjoyed it. First season in 1979. Had some good finishes. I had a couple of 11ths and 12ths. Unfortunately, back then they were only scoring points to 10th. But that was great. Stupid thing was the following year I had a chance to ride a 125 Mugen Honda instead of the 125 Husky, which was a bit of a tank back then. Just didn't make the right choice. Decided to stay at home. Probably having a girlfriend at home, thinking I didn't want to spend half the year travelling around Europe. And probably wasting too much time and not being fit for 500 GPs. Later on I realised that's what I should have been doing. What did I miss one there? No, radio. And we've got, do you have any regrets about your racing? No, just read that. Sorry. Tell a funny story. Thought I just had. Funny thing for us was used to drive around in convoy with Phil Mercer quite a bit, and we'd get there, park up together. And one time we got the awnings out, and Phil decided he wanted to watch a film. Got the telly out and a recorder, put a film on. It was Toy Story. Had a few funny looks, people wandering past. And we got into the film, volume up. There was a bit of a commotion behind us. Turned round, and half the paddock had turned up. Was watching Toy Story with us all. Well, that was a good laugh. But certainly had some good times running around with Phil. 18. What were you known for? Style. Tell us in 3 words. Never fit enough. I think I was quite erratic. Used to pick really bad lines and just crash through. That's probably where I picked up so many injuries over the years. what were your strengths and your weaknesses. As I just said, weaknesses just bad lines more than anything. Strengths, I think in the end I was quite, had quite a lot of stamina and could hang on in the races, especially on the 4 strokes. You had to have a fair bit of stamina there to hang on to them. They were quite heavy. That's all with that, really. If you could race a meeting again in your prime, what and why? Yeah, I know that. It's 1984, Golden Barn 125 British Championship. I've done well all year with it. I've been battling with Paul Hunt, and the 250 I was hanging on to the tail of Jem Watley in second, and finished second. Just feel, if I'd gated better in the 2 races at Golden Barn, I would have had a chance to pit Paul for the 125 championship. There weren't many points left in it, but another second. Number 20. If you could race a meeting again in your prime, is that the one I've just done? Yeah, it is. What do you think was your best achievement? Runner-up in the 125 and 250 British Championship for Honda in 84, and I was New Zealand 250 champion in 84 and 85. That was great fun. I won the Kennel in 85 and was second to Thorpe at the Patchwick in 86. I think overall, other than obviously winning 6 British 4-stroke championships, I think they're my best achievements. Who were the riders you always had run-ins with and hated? I never really hated any of the riders. When you're having a close battle, there's always going to be moments. Someone's a bit hot-headed, get a bit over-enthusiastic, and in the heat of the moment, quite often you'll have incidents and collide with people. End of the day, that's part of the sport. What advice would you have for a young rider starting today? Don't do it. No, really just enjoy it. Time goes by so fast, and all the time you're out there, just enjoy the racing. What are your social media usernames? Well, I only really use Facebook. It's just Perry Leask on Facebook. We've also got HM Racing on Facebook that I work alongside. I do the suspension size and engine tuning company. They used to look after my engines when I was racing 4 strokes. Fantastic unit. I think that's all the questions and answers. So I hope I wasn't too boring. All take care, keep safe, and now it's beer o'clock. Cheers.